Good morning, Freaky Frighteners. Brewster here from the Fortress of Brewster 2 with an episode of Gory Goodies. Nothing big, as per usual, but I like the story behind this one, so I'm going to go with this Urban Legends. Is it truth? Is it fiction? There's only one season back in like 2012, there we go. Hosted by Natasha Henstridge of Species. It's pretty good, a little low budgety, but I like urban legend stories, and they kind of delve into the backstories about them, and if they're real, if they're fiction, or if there's any truth to it and stuff. So it's pretty interesting and worth giving a watch. I found this at Dollar Tree, and since I was like a sucker for anything horror, I picked it up and figured, why not give it a shot. The funny story behind it was back in 2024, right at the beginning of my solo journey, which I mentioned before. Maybe I'll delve into more in an episode of Mental Hell in the future. I had driven down to Horrorhound weekend in Cincinnati, and I brought this with me because Natasha Henstridge was going to be there. And I set it down to her, and she was a total sweetheart, and I tossed it down on the table because I figured she probably got tired of signing copies of Species over and over again. And she just looked at it, and she was just like, wow. She's like, I had no idea this was ever released. And I told her, I'm like, well, it was either this or the whole 9 yards. I'm trying to leave Species off the table because we all know why a lot of guys watch that movie. And I was like, it was either this or whole 9 yards, and it's a horror convention, so I figured I'd, like to be original. She's like, seriously, nobody has ever brought this to me before. So she even wrote on it, to Brewster, stay original. So that was really cool of her. And 2 discs. I don't know where you can find it, but if you do, check it out if you get time. But I just always liked that story because it was right in the beginning of my solo adventure, and it was just a great first start to everything. So thanks for watching. I'll have hopefully something more in-depth later, maybe a box set or something. I just really wanted to talk about this one. So stay cool, Freaky Frighteners.